Mixed One Essentials.
Do you have anyone that you can think of that you don't have to say their story or anything like that, of course, but just like started coming in the studio and you saw a distinct change in their life?
Yeah, absolutely. I can talk about it because he talks about it. So I'm a firm believer if you talk about it, then we can talk about it.
100%.
Jimbo World, real close friend of mine. We became close friends over time. The funniest thing, blessings appear in all types of ways, and sometimes you got to get out of the way of your own blessing. With Jimbo, the first time I ever met Jimbo was at Clear Track, and he booked the session, and he was 2 hours late, and I had waited 2 hours. Like, I'm like, yo, I'm chilling, bro. Like, I'm mixing records and shit. I didn't even realize I waited 2 hours. Like, I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, fuck, his session was at 8. It's 10:30. Where the fuck is this kid? So I text him. I'm like, yo, where are you at? He's like, yo, my bad, bro. I'm coming from Orlando. Traffic is terrible on I-4. I'll be there in like 20 minutes. I'm like, all right, bro. I'm going to give you 20 minutes on the dot. If you're not here, I'm gone. I'm packing up. I'm out. 20 minutes goes by. Not there.
Damn.
I'm shutting down the studio. I turn off the microphone, turn off the board, turn off everything. I shut off every single light in the building. I walk outside. I get in my car. I shut the door, turn it on. He pulls in.
No.
I was like, yo, this is some shit, bro.
How you gonna do me
Yeah,
like that?
right? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna do me like that, bro? So I'm sitting in the car. I'm like, oh, fuck. Now I gotta record him. He's here. I was trying to get out of here so I could be like, I'm already gone, bro. Catch me tomorrow. And he hit me. He was like, bro, there's nobody like me. I promise you. There's nobody like me. And I'm like, I hear this shit all the time, bro. Like, what's it gonna accomplish? And he hit me with, when I knew he was serious, is Clear Track charged $75 an hour. And he was like, I'll give you double that to record me for 2 hours.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, he was paying $150 an hour. And I was like, shit. This kid got, you know what I'm saying? He's got some money on him. He's willing to invest in himself. Like, that's the first thing I look for is, like, if you're willing to invest in yourself. Because music, at the end of the day, is a business. A lot of people think that music business is just music, but they fail to realize the music business has business attached to it, and it's a business. So when he offered, he was like, I'll pay you double to record me. I was like, oh, shit, okay. Let's go ahead and take him in the studio. Now I'm thinking I'm about to just make an extra $75. He hit the booth, and he recorded 3 songs in 20 minutes.
Wow.
And I was like, holy shit. And they were like content, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like just thrown together regular trash songs like that a lot of people record. Like, and a lot of people don't take disrespect when I say a lot of songs are trash. What I mean by that is a lot of people, they manipulate songs into sounding like other artists. And that's not what Jimbo does. Jimbo is Jimbo, like 100%. He tells you his life in every song. And the first song we ever recorded was Plug Cry Tears, and he dropped it like a week later, and it hit like 150,000 views on YouTube.
Oh, damn.
And just from that night alone, when I seen how fast he recorded and just how driven he was, it was like, all right, I want to work with this kid. And we locked in. He paid me for some mixes, and we got the album out. Then I started seeing the reaction from all the supporters and was like, holy shit, this kid did 500,000 streams in 2 weeks.
Wow.
It was like, he's special. You know what I'm saying? And then he went from having like 2,000 followers on Instagram to almost 70,000. You know what I'm saying? And he's growing. Like, we just had a meeting with Atlantic that he posted about, meeting with Tidal. Like, he's got a lot of shit going for him now. And just seeing that inspires me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he came from the same boat. He talks about dealing weed. You know what I'm saying? He went from making hundreds of thousands of dollars in the streets to losing a lot of it, bouncing back, making more money, and then getting out, opening a restaurant, and then focusing completely on music now. So he's out the streets, focusing on music, and it's just incredible to see. You know what I'm saying? When you can see somebody from the same background as you doing the same thing, do the same thing you did, and do it 10 times as bigger as you. So it's inspirational. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's the things I look for, man, when you can see the people who really grow and they present themselves in the way, even he did to you, but showing up late, all right, whatever. But putting money behind himself,
yeah.
that
Once
says so
he showed up late, and I'm just like, damn, I'm not trying to record this guy. Like, you show up 2.5 hours late, now you're about to be 3 hours late. It's like, I really don't want to record you. Like, you showed no respect for my time. But then he was like, I'll double what you're making.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, cool. That's 75 on top. I'm making that plus my hourly rate. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd be stupid not to take that.
Yeah.
And then
plus, I mean, if you think about it, you pretty much got paid for the 2 hours you were waiting around anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. At the end of the day, I got paid for the time I spent. So it was just like, all right, this is lit. And then just seeing like how fast he recorded and the quality that he was producing was crazy. And he just had an entire process that I had to get used to, because like when he records, he'll do the main vocal, he'll do a dub, a stack, and then emphasis. And it's like, that's a lot, Jimbo. Like, you don't need to do all that. And then we did 3 records that weren't like that, and they didn't do as well. And I was like, oh shit, like I'm fucking up this kid's like sound. You know what I'm saying? So that was when I had to, like, obviously, like I said, you block your own blessings sometimes. Yeah. I'm like, if I want to keep working with him, I got to get the fuck out of my way and just let him do his thing, and then just figure out a way to mix it. And we did that, and now we dropped Jimbo World Reloaded, which so far I think is almost at 1 million streams.
Wow. Damn. When did that come out?
6 months ago.
Oh, wow.
Mixed One Essential.